Hi everyone, welcome back. Today is Friday, 10th July 2020. As we have come to the end of the unit, we're going to do a quiz. Pause the video here and please make sure you have your workbook, a pencil and a different colored pencil or a pen to mark your work with. Please download the worksheets from class charts or email. Write the short date at the top of the page, 10.7.20. Once you have finished your work, please send a photo of your work at year2@grange.harrow.sch.uk. Right, as we have been doing a lot of work on mass, capacity and temperature, we are going to recap what we have learned so far looking at this knowledge organizer. We have come across this key vocabulary throughout the 2 weeks: mass, gram, kilogram, lighter, heavier, capacity, volume, milliliter, liter, temperature, Celsius and degrees. When looking at a mass, we have been looking at using scales where we measure it in grams and kilograms. A gram is a small unit of measurement that we use to measure how heavy or light something is, and we measure the following using grams. And kilograms is a larger unit of measurement that we use to measure how light or heavy something is, and we measure the following using kilograms. Again, reminding about capacity and volume. Capacity is the amount of liquid a container can hold. So what is the maximum limit of the container or a bottle or a can? And the volume is how much liquid is inside the container. So we use a measuring cylinder to measure very small volumes, and we use milliliters as a measurement, or we use a jug to measure larger volumes and we use liters. We came across different amounts of liquid in jugs, where it was quarter full, half full, full, nearly full, slightly filled. So we had come across those. The last thing we've looked at is temperature, which was yesterday, and temperature is a measure of heat. Thermometers are used to measure temperature, and we usually measure temperature in degrees Celsius. We can measure the temperature of air, liquids or objects using a thermometer. Right, now it's time for your quiz. Please try and do the questions on your own like we would in school, like it was a hot task. And it is okay if you get some of the questions wrong, because then I can help you understand it better. Right, pause the video here, either download the worksheets from class charts or email, or please have your workbook, pencil and a different colored pencil or pen to mark your work with. Right, let's have a look at question number 1. Right, complete the sentences. So the something is heavier, the something is light, and you've got 2 objects here on the scale, pencil and an apple. Please complete the sentences. Right. Question number 2, match each image to the best unit of measures. So unit of measures are here: kilograms, milliliters, grams and centimeters. The images are here: liquid in a glass, height of a flower, mass of a flower and mass of a bookshelf. So what you need to do is match each of these images to one of the best unit of measures. Right, question number 3 is, 1 glove weighs 10 grams. How much would a pair of gloves weigh? So you need to write it down here. And how many gloves would weigh 70 grams? So you need to write down how many gloves would weigh 70 grams. Right, question number 4, complete the sentence. Sam's suitcase weighs, look at how many kilograms it is. Sam puts extra item in his suitcase. The extra item weighs 3 kilograms. How much does Sam's suitcase weigh now? Write it down. Okay, now we have question number 5. Yesterday's temperature, have a look at it. What was the temperature yesterday? Write it down. Now today the temperature is 8 degrees warmer than it was yesterday. So what you need to do is, looking at this thermometer here, you need to shade the thermometer to show this. So you need to show today's temperature. So reminding, today the temperature is 8 degrees warmer than it was yesterday. Please have a go at it. Right, question number 6. A jar has a capacity of 50 ml or milliliters. A cup has a capacity of 5 ml. So you've got a jar here which is 50 ml, a cup which is 5 ml. Now Jack uses the cup to fill the jar. How many cups does Jack use? Write down your answer there. Question number 7. How much water is in each container? So look at the measuring cylinder and write it down for this measuring cylinder here, and then look at the measuring cylinder there and write it down. Okay. Now that you have finished, here are your answers. Only carry on with the video if you have finished with the quiz so you can see the answers. Right. Make sure you have your different colored pen or pencil to mark your work with. Okay, question number 1. The apple is heavier, the pencil is lighter. If you got that, well done. Right. Match each item to the best unit of measure. So liquid in a glass is milliliters. Height of a flower is centimeters. Mass of a flower is grams. And mass of a bookshelf is kilograms. Right. 1 glove weighs 10 grams. 2 gloves, so you put another 10 grams on there. So 10 plus 10 is 20 grams. Now, how many gloves would weigh 70 grams? So we know that 2 gloves is 20, 3 gloves would have been 30, 4 gloves would have been 40, 5 gloves would have been 50 grams, 6 gloves would have been 60 grams, so 7 gloves is 70 grams. So the answer is 7 gloves. Alright, let's look at question number 4. Sam's suitcase weighs 15 kilograms. Now Sam puts extra items in his suitcase. The extra item weighs 3 kilograms. So 15 plus 3 is 18 kilograms. Right, let's look at question number 5. What was temperature yesterday? So let's look at the thermometer for yesterday. It was 14 degrees. Now today the temperature is 8 degrees warmer than it was yesterday. So yesterday was 14 degrees, then you add another 8, that would be 22. So you shade in 20 up to 22 degrees. A jar has a capacity of 50 ml. A cup has a capacity of 5 ml. Jack uses a cup to fill the jar. How many cups does Jack use? So he's using a 5 ml glass to fill in this 50 ml jar. So 5 times what gives us 50? 5 times 10 gives us 50. Right, question number 7. Let's look at this measuring cylinder. The water is gone up to 70, so it's 70 ml. And let's look at this. The water is in between 40 and 50, so it is 45 ml. Right, that's the end of the quiz. If you got all your questions right, well done. Right, once you have finished your work, please send a photo of your work at year2@grange.harrow.sch.uk. See you on Monday. Bye.